Welcome to the PLP Show. How are we, fellas?
What, excellent. How you doing?
Splendid.
Not too bad. We've got a new topic today. Is Mikel Arteta holding back Arsenal? It's an interesting debate because it's been debated a lot over on a lot of pundits. He has obviously improved Arsenal, like, immensely. But is he holding them back from going on to win the league? Because I actually thought, especially last week, they obviously lost to your team, Tone, up at Anfield. And I really felt after Liverpool's first couple of games of the season that you were probably there for the taking better than any time, actually. Didn't look great in defence. You did look great in defence against Arsenal. But I just thought
I'll be honest with you, though, mate,
we didn't too much.
We didn't have to be great in defence against them because they didn't really try. They didn't really try.
The setup was a bit defensive. What do you think? I know it gets aimed at Arteta a lot, and it will be until he wins the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is a big season for him, isn't it? This is big pressure.
Yeah.
As you rightly said earlier, he has dramatically improved Arsenal from when he came in. But improving and winning, as we all know, are two massively different things. No one remembers the runners-up. Like, you only have to remember the winners. It's like what we were saying the other day. Like, when you look back in 20 years' time, and you see Liverpool won the league last year, no one's going to remember it was a dog shit Premier League season. Liverpool won it, and that's it. Who won it the following?
Yeah, you've already forgot. You've already forgot that already. That's actually, no one remembers that even now.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. So you just look at who came number one, not number two. So if Arsenal fans really want to look back over this period where they have dramatically improved as a team, I do think they need to get something over the line this year. But is Arteta the man? I'm still very much on the fence about him. I've always, as we know, I have been critical of him. But what I will say is he has been screwed a little bit with the injuries already this season. Like Havertz out, Saka out.
Yeah, but mate, when that happens every season, it's like either you've got the wrong players or you've got the wrong medical team.
But they've brought in Madueke, they've brought in Eze.
And that's what I was going to allude to. Whereas in previous seasons gone by, when they've had those injuries, they've tailed off. Now they've actually sunk the money into the squad and they've bought good players like that. As you rightly say, Madueke. They've got that Ødegaard now, who, yes, he's injured, but he'll come back and he'll be all right. So, I mean, that it was for them. I wasn't particularly impressed with them against Liverpool on the weekend.
Neither was I.
It was for me. It was
they went not to lose, didn't they?
Yeah, there was always going to be when you set up to play that type of football, it's normally a moment of magic that separates a game like that.
And that's exactly what happened.
And that's it. Where is? I suppose that's the answer with Arsenal. Where's their magic come from? Like Liverpool, you can say Salah will deliver a piece of individual brilliance. In years gone by with Manchester City, Kevin De Bruyne can be that. I think Saka is probably their man, but do you see
Ødegaard as well?
Actually,
Ødegaard.
I don't know with Ødegaard with me.
Dog shit for 18 months now. He had a terrible season last year. He hasn't really.
He was injured a lot last year, though, wasn't he?
He wasn't. Well, he picked up a nasty injury at the beginning of last season that he was out for 3 months for. Then he never really came back and did anything. So he's been. When you talk to a lot of Arsenal fans, they're all really disappointed with how he's played in the last year or so. But I mean, they're in a good spot now. You signing Isaac, I mean, that's going to be. It's just.
I hope so.
What do we think about Gyökeres?
Gyökeres. I mean, he started. The only time I watched him was in the Leeds game when they won 2-0, and he played all right, but
he's an awkward-looking fella, though, isn't he?
He doesn't look up to Premiership match fitness yet, though. So I will say we're going to have to give him some time before the jury's out on him. He was never going to. I mean, listen, he could have done a Haaland and come in and scored 5 hat-tricks in his opening 5 games, but I don't think he came in and around with the same aura as that. He didn't have the pre-season at Sporting. So it's just,
the only thing is, though, the thing I say is Ekitike has come straight in and done that. Haaland came straight in. And they're the difference of Salah comes straight in and does that. Like when he comes there, like these top players, Alan Shearer comes straight in at Newcastle. You know, like they come in. Harry Kane went straight to Bayern Munich and done that. That's the bit that worries. How long do you give this guy? Like, I'm not saying he's going to be useless or anything like that, but you do look. He looked out of sorts the other day, didn't he? Like he just hasn't looked.
He's
anything.
looked out of sorts in every game, but he is an out of sorts looking kind of fella, isn't he? Like when you see him run, you're like, it's like a fucking graphic from FIFA 94.
That's who Arteta wanted. That's what Arteta.
No, I
needed.
know. I'm not. I think he'll actually probably do well for them, but he just does look a little bit awkward when he plays.
But when it just comes to Arteta, to answer the question, I think he's just a little too emotional to get Arsenal over that finish line, and doesn't have the balls to make that call when it's needed.
So here's the question then. Obviously, is he holding them back? Do you think another manager would get them over the line?
I do. I think someone like Luis Enrique would get them over the line.
Yeah, that's a good shout there. I was actually going to say who, but that's actually a good shout. But listen, why would Luis Enrique leave the best team in Europe?
He's won the treble
to Arsenal.
What else
won the treble. Listen, Arsenal's a big club. Go and win the Premier League. It's a bigger thing than PSG.
Yeah, no. Once you've won the treble at PSG, like he delivered to PSG the trophy that they always craved, which was the Champions League. Now, I mean, what's he like?
Do it again. It's like what Pep did, though, isn't it? You do it again. Like Pep's still trying to do it again with City.
Yeah, but that's never going to happen, unfortunately.
You don't think so?
City aren't winning a treble anytime soon. Not with
I mean the European Cup. I mean the Champions League.
I'd be shocked. I don't look at City as the same threat as they were, but we're digressing.
I will say that Arsenal, they've got the best backline in the whole of the Premier League now.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Apart from the goalkeeper.
No, I think if you goalkeeper with the backline, I think he's fantastic.
Too small. He's too small.
No, I disagree completely. I really do disagree with that.
A taller goalkeeper would have saved that Szoboszlai free kick.
He wouldn't have. If you watch it back, it is no way no one's saving that.
So, Sam, me and you were watching that together, weren't we? And when it went in, we were like,
I said there's a keeper mistake. That's what I said.
Yeah,
but when I watched it again, it goes inside the post.
I disagreed when you said that. I was like, no, that was just a perfect free kick. And it was always spinning away from him.
Yes.
But when you look at when he was outstretched, I was like, this fella looks tiny compared to the goal.
No, I don't.
Goalkeepers don't.
I think he's a very good keeper.
Is that Arteta's mistake for bringing him in then? Because is that a thing that's holding them back?
I completely disagree. I think that back five is the best in the Premier League.
I think the defense is. I'm not sure about the goalkeeper. It's like Chelsea's goalkeeper, great with his feet, but what else is there?
He's not on the level of.
No, I know he's better, but what I'm making is a comparison for.
I do think there's better goalkeepers in the world than Raya. I want to just put it out there. I just think in that back line, as a total package in the Premier League, I don't think there's anyone better.
Fair enough. As a total package,
that's what I mean. As a total,
I can't disagree with that. Yeah.
Package. I don't think he's the best keeper in the Premier League. Because Alisson is the best keeper in the Premier League.
Imagine they had Alisson in goal.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, anyway, so. You think Arteta? It could be Arteta's. It's definitely if he doesn't do it this season.
Yeah, if he doesn't win something big this season, I think it's time.
It's game over.
I think I don't even think he'd get fired. I think he might walk because I think he might just be like this, and I've taken this as far as I can.
He's not walking now. If he doesn't win anything this year, they'll fire him. The only way that they won't fire him if he doesn't win anything this year is if he gets to the final of the Champions League and just loses 2-1 or loses the league by a point. If he loses the league by 10, 12 points...
And that's very... You got very close because you're getting... And it might be that just like Liverpool or whoever wins it, it's just a better team. You can't help that.
That's what I mean. So if he puts in a good... He's got to put in a good race this year. If he doesn't, I think he's gone.
All right. Well, Arsenal fans, let us know your comments. Comment below. I know you guys are very split on this in at Arsenal at the minute. So let us know below and hit subscribe, and we will see you all soon.
See you soon, folks.